I think we all make mistakes in our training, and the whole journey of strength and getting better, whether it be powerlifting or any other sport that you do, is it's all learning experience. So as much as I hate to regret things, there's a few things I regret, or things that I will learn from in this year, at least from training. That first thing is doing the CrossFit Open. That shit fucked me up. As much as I wanted to try a bunch of different things with Olympic lifting, I just realized that I'm just not athletic for that kind of stuff, and spending the time messing around made it so that I got held back. It kind of slowed me down in my progress. That's the first mistake I made. That's basically 4 or 5 weeks that went nowhere. Second mistake I made was doing, I won't say it's a mistake. I mean, everything is a learning experience, so I don't want to knock a program, but the Johnny Candito training program was a bit of a mistake for me. I think it's a great program. There's a part of it that I did like that really did help me with the squats. It helped me build my confidence back, but it didn't really help me too much on the bench, and it didn't help me too much on the deadlift. And let me tell you why. The reason why it didn't help me is because I need more volume to get better. I'm a slower athlete. I don't learn as fast as other people. I take more time. It takes me an hour to deadlift. It takes me an hour to squat. I don't do a whole lot of reps. And because of this, because I'm not very athletic and I'm just a all-around shitty athlete when it comes to most athletic sports, is that I need more time to train and I need more volume. And what I mean by that is I need to do more reps and more sets, more reps, more sets, more reps and more sets to ingrain good movement patterns, because 2 sets of 6 on the deadlift may be good for some people, but it's not good for me. Even though I'm deadlifting twice a week, that's great, and it might be good for someone else in a different position, but for my experience, I'm learning that the program helped me make some progress and made me learn some things, but it built me up a little bit. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that one of the things that I kind of ignored in my own programming was that allowing the program to do most of the work for me. I didn't think for myself. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes. Like, there's a lot of accessory work that I did in the past that were quite effective for my strength building that I haven't done. And one of those things was deadlift stance box squats. I'll say that again. Deadlift stance box squats. Like overloading with like really heavy weight and then doing a quarter squat on a box. That helped me a lot. I remember doing rack pulls was something I haven't been doing. Doing 4 or 5 days a week of bench pressing, meaning 2 heavy days like I'm doing on the Candito training program, and then doing 2 or 3 other days where I'm doing light 50 to 60%. Not doing enough overhead pressing. Definitely some things that really help my upper body strength. And you know, that's totally my fault, because there was stuff in the Candito program where it says optional, and I didn't do the optional stuff because I just stuck to doing what was the main movements, and because of that I was held back. And this is kind of what happens to me when I don't take control of my situation. I let other people, or I let other programs or plans kind of dictate what I do, which is good for some people, but for me, it was good because it allowed me to focus on doing more videos on YouTube and kind of working on some of my blogging and other things. But the problem is that I need more. That's just what it is. I was probably working out maybe 4 or maybe 5 hours a week, and I really need to work out about 8 to 10 hours a week. And the reason for this is because I just need more volume. I need more reps. I need more sets. And this is just something you learn as you go. It's just something that you do. You notice that I stopped doing the Candito training videos because I needed to start changing things up because my meet's coming up. And although it's kind of too late to recover too much, I'm still trying to get to a point where I need to build my mental confidence. And doing 6 repetitions with 365, for example, or even 345, which I have never done, isn't going to help me isn't really going to help me too much with building my confidence with squatting 405. If I don't deadlift something close to 565, like 545 again before my meet, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that at my meet. So, you live and learn. There's lots of mistakes, and in this session, I just kind of thinking back of the stuff that I didn't do is all a learning experience, and you can't be bitter about things. And I may sound bitter, but part of what I'm doing is I'm just basically confessing my mistakes. You know, there's a lot of people out there that train and they share their stuff and they try to give you expert advice. And I like to think I'm an expert. I'm an expert in personal training. I train people for a living. But I think it's important that sometimes you just share how vulnerable you are. And we're all susceptible to these mistakes. So I'm sharing them with you, almost in sort of an embarrassment. But I figure, why not? You know, where else am I having a place to express myself when it comes to training? I love this stuff, and I love talking to my viewers and just sharing my ideas. And, you know, you live and learn. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.